Think your local Toyota service center is looking out for you? Think again. Just last month, a Toyota owner in California went in for a simple oil change and walked out with a $1,500 bill for services he never needed. Sound familiar? Sadly, stories like this are becoming more common every single day. Here's the shocking part. Recent industry data shows that nearly 60% of car owners have been pressured into unnecessary repairs at service centers. Even worse, over 40% admit they were overcharged for parts or labor that should have cost half as much. And Toyota owners aren't exempt from this. In fact, because Toyotas are known for their reliability, some shady shops see them as easy targets. I've been working on Toyotas for over a decade. Everything from dependable Corollas to tough Tundras, and I've seen every scam in the book. Customers come to me all the time with horror stories about being overbilled or misled by the same dealerships they thought they could trust. That's exactly why I'm making this video. If you own a Toyota, you need to know what's really happening behind those service bay doors. If this video saves you even $1, do me a favor, hit that like button. And better yet, share it with anyone you know who drives a Toyota, or drop it in those Toyota owner groups on Facebook. It helps the channel reach more people who need to see this. Also, let me know in the comments what year, model, and mileage your Toyota has. I love seeing what everyone out there is driving. Today, we're exposing 7 common Toyota service center scams that are quietly costing owners thousands of dollars a year. Some of these will surprise you, and one could even put your safety at risk. By the end, you'll know exactly how to spot them, and how to protect yourself the next time you're at the service desk. Let's start with one of the newest tricks, the software update scam. If you drive a newer Camry, RAV4, Highlander, or Prius, your car occasionally needs software updates for the engine control unit or infotainment system. These updates improve performance, fix bugs, and enhance safety features. And here's what most people don't know. Toyota provides many of them completely free under warranty. But here's where the scam starts. Some service centers won't tell you that. Instead, they'll sneak a line onto your invoice for something like Diagnostic software refresh or ECU programming, and charge anywhere from $100 to $300 for it. It looks technical enough to sound legitimate. A technician plugs in a laptop, runs a program, waits a few minutes, and hands you the keys. But in reality, you just paid for something Toyota already covers for free. The reality is very different. These updates are part of Toyota's standard customer support, not premium add-ons that cost extra. I've seen invoices where customers were told Toyota charged $200 for updates that were actually covered for free. The worst part? Most owners never question it because they assume the dealership knows best. Here's how to protect yourself. Always ask up front whether software updates are covered under your warranty before agreeing to pay. You can also check directly through Toyota's customer service or your online owner's portal. They'll tell you exactly which updates are free for your model and year. If a service center still tries to charge you, challenge it immediately. A reputable Toyota dealer should never bill you for something the manufacturer already provides at no cost. Now, let's move on to another common scam, battery replacement fraud. When your Toyota's battery dies, you expect a quick, fair replacement with a genuine Toyota True Start battery. That usually runs between $200 and $300 installed. But here's the trick. Some shops quote you for the real thing, then quietly install a cheap aftermarket battery that costs them half as much. It might look the same, but it won't last nearly as long. I've had customers come back less than 18 months later, confused about why their Toyota battery had already failed. When we checked, we found they'd been given a generic battery while paying for premium quality. That's not just a ripoff, it's a reliability risk that could leave you stranded at the worst time. Here's how to stop it before it happens. Ask to see the actual battery before they install it. Genuine Toyota batteries have clear labels and part numbers that match Toyota's catalog for your specific model. Don't hesitate to ask the advisor to show you the box or even the old battery they're removing. Any trustworthy shop will be happy to show you exactly what you're paying for. Next up, air filter scams, one of the most common dealership tricks around. You bring your car in for a routine service and suddenly the technician tells you your air filter is completely clogged and needs immediate replacement. To make it convincing, they might even show you a filthy filter or a photo or video of one to prove their point. But here's the catch. That dirty filter might not even be yours. Some shops keep a stash of used filters on hand just to upsell unsuspecting customers. Then, they'll charge you $60 to $90 for a part that actually costs around $15. It's one of the easiest profits they can make, and one of the easiest scams to avoid once you know what to look for. Even worse, some service centers will charge you for a new air filter but never actually replace it. They pocket the money and leave your old one in place. Weeks later, you might notice your Toyota isn't running quite as smoothly, sluggish acceleration, poor fuel economy, but you'd never suspect the filter you paid to have replaced is still sitting there, dirty and untouched. This scam is especially frustrating because air filters are one of the easiest things to check yourself. On most Toyotas, the air filter housing is right under the hood. No tools required. The filter itself usually costs between $12 and $20 at any auto parts store. So here's what to do. If a technician says your air filter needs changing, ask to see it first. A truly dirty filter will be packed with debris and grime, not just a little dust. Then check your owner's manual. Most Toyota air filters are designed to last 12,000 to 15,000 miles under normal driving conditions, not the 3,000 to 5,000 miles that some shops claim just to sell you an extra part. Before we move on, I want to remind you why this matters. Every time you like, subscribe, or share this video, you're helping other Toyota owners avoid getting ripped off. These shady service centers thrive on customers who don't know better. But when we spread awareness, we take away their biggest advantage: ignorance. Now, let's talk about something even more dangerous than overcharging, a scam that could literally put your safety at risk: counterfeit Toyota parts. Fake parts have flooded the automotive market, and Toyota owners are prime targets. These counterfeit components are designed to look identical to genuine Toyota parts, complete with official-looking logos and packaging that can fool even seasoned mechanics. But beneath the surface, they're made from cheap, low-quality materials with zero quality control. The numbers are staggering. Experts estimate counterfeit auto parts cost the U.S. economy over $3 billion every year. And it's not just about wasted money. These parts can fail catastrophically and cause real harm. Think about it. Counterfeit brake pads on your Highlander might seem fine during regular driving, but in an emergency stop, they can crumble under pressure, leaving you with no stopping power. Or imagine fake airbags that don't deploy correctly, or worse, explode and cause injuries. Even something as small as a counterfeit oil filter can destroy your engine. These knockoffs often clog early or fall apart internally, blocking oil flow and leading to catastrophic engine failure that can cost thousands to repair. I've seen Toyota owners spend premium prices at so-called reputable shops, only to later discover they were sold worthless knockoffs. The shop pockets the profit from the price difference between genuine Toyota parts and the dirt-cheap fakes they actually install. Meanwhile, the customer drives off thinking their car is safer, when in reality, it's anything but. So how do you protect yourself from this dangerous deception? Start by demanding transparency about where your parts come from. Genuine Toyota parts have proper sealing, clear labeling, and are sourced directly through Toyota's official distribution network. If a shop seems evasive about packaging, documentation, or where their parts are from, that's a major red flag. Price can also tell you a lot. If someone offers genuine Toyota brake pads for $50 when they usually retail for double that, you're not getting a deal. You're looking at counterfeits. Remember, your Toyota was engineered with precise standards. Only genuine Toyota parts can maintain that level of safety and reliability. Now, let's talk about another scam that's become alarmingly common: diagnostic fee scams and phantom repairs. You bring your car in because your check engine light came on, expecting a quick diagnosis. Instead, you're handed a printout filled with complicated codes and jargon, followed by a bill for several hours of computer analysis. Here's the truth. Modern Toyotas are equipped with advanced onboard diagnostic systems that can identify most problems within minutes. A simple $50 code reader from any auto parts store can often tell you exactly what triggered that light. But service centers know most customers don't realize this, so they spin a simple diagnostic into an expensive multi-point inspection that's mostly smoke and mirrors. Then they take it a step further, inventing problems. They might claim your oxygen sensor readings indicate an upcoming catalytic converter failure, or that your engine timing looks irregular. Before you know it, your simple check engine light has turned into a $2,000 repair quote. I've seen customers walk in terrified after being told their Toyota needed major engine work, only for us to find out it was just a loose gas cap or a dirty mass airflow sensor. The difference between panic and peace of mind? Knowing your rights. Always ask for a written estimate before approving any work, especially if it's over a few $100s. That's not just smart, it's the law in most states. And if something doesn't make sense, don't hesitate to get a second opinion. Now, let's move to one of the most infuriating scams out there: brake service ripoffs. Your brakes are what keep you and your family safe, and that's exactly why some shops exploit them. Here's how it works. You go in for routine maintenance and the technician suddenly announces your brake pads are dangerously worn. They might even show you photos or measurements to back up their claim. The quote, $400 to $600 for what should be a simple job. But here's the trick. They might be measuring the pads incorrectly or exaggerating normal wear patterns to scare you. Then they tack on a list of unnecessary add-ons like brake fluid flushes, caliper cleaning, or rotor resurfacing, all designed to pad the bill, not improve your safety. I've personally inspected Toyotas that were supposedly in urgent need of brake service, only to find the pads still had more than half their life left. The bottom line? Learn what normal brake wear looks like for your specific model. Most Toyota pads have built-in wear indicators that squeal when replacement is truly needed. If your brakes feel normal, quiet, and responsive, don't fall for the immediate attention scare tactic. Before we continue, let's talk about something even more powerful than any single repair tip: the power of knowledge and community. Every time you hit like, subscribe, or share this video, you're not just supporting the channel, you're helping other Toyota owners avoid getting ripped off. These dealerships and service centers rely on silence. But when we share what's really happening, we take away their biggest weapon: ignorance. Speaking of which, I'd love to hear from you. What year and model Toyota do you drive? How many miles are on it? Have you ever experienced any of the scams I've talked about today? Drop your story in the comments below. Your experiences help other Toyota owners know what to watch out for, and they help me decide what topics to cover next. Now, let's move to the final scam on today's list, one that catches people right inside the dealership: extended warranty and protection plan upsells. You'd think that buying these plans directly from a Toyota dealer means they're legitimate, but not always. Here's what really happens. You're in the finance office and the manager starts pitching extended warranties, paint protection, or interior coverage. They make it sound essential, saying modern Toyota engines are more complex, more electronic, and more expensive to fix than ever before. There's some truth to that, but here's what they don't tell you. Most of these warranties are wildly overpriced, filled with exclusions, and designed to protect the seller, not you. Many of them don't even cover the types of issues Toyota owners actually deal with. Some exclude key electronics or require maintenance intervals more strict than Toyota's own recommendations. And those high-pressure sales tactics? They're scripted. You'll hear lines like, "This offer is only available today," or "Prices are going up next week." It's all designed to get you to sign immediately. In reality, you can find similar or better coverage from third-party providers at a fraction of the cost. So before signing anything, read the fine print carefully. Know what's covered, what's excluded, and what obligations come with it. And never ever let someone pressure you into buying a warranty on the spot. The truth is, most of these contracts are built to benefit the dealership. They're filled with loopholes that make claims nearly impossible to redeem. I've seen Toyota owners spend thousands on extended coverage, only to be denied later because they missed a single maintenance visit or used an oil brand not listed in the fine print. Now, before we wrap up, let me give you the 3 most important pieces of advice I can share. 3 principles that will save you thousands and protect your Toyota for years to come. Number 1, always get a second opinion before agreeing to major repairs. This one step alone can protect you from 80% of scams. Independent Toyota specialists usually don't have the same profit incentives as dealership service centers, and a quick diagnostic fee is worth it to avoid a $2,000 mistake. Number 2, learn to spot red flags. If a shop refuses to show you the parts they're replacing, can't explain things clearly, or pressures you into an instant decision, walk away. If your car was driving fine when you brought it in, trust your instincts. Number 3, trust your gut. If something feels off or too expensive, it probably is. Toyota builds some of the most reliable cars on the road. They don't need the constant stream of urgent repairs these places love to sell. Knowledge is your best defense. The more Toyota owners understand these scams, the harder it becomes for dishonest shops to get away with them. If this video helped you spot the warning signs or protect your wallet, hit subscribe for more honest Toyota advice. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep driving that reliable Toyota for years to come.